What's happening, guys? Welcome to the O-watero YouTube channel. We are going to show everything here. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, and I finally, got around to doing it with a lot of support from people and stuff. So yeah, it's about time I get onto it. I have been doing little videos and stuff on social media, and I thought to myself, you know what? Why don't we try YouTube? Let's showcase our jobs. Let's showcase the fact that we save customers a lot of money. And let's show people that, I don't like to use this terminology backstreet garage, but unfortunately that's what people look at us as. But I want to showcase it as, no, we actually know what we're doing. We actually do save people money, and we actually, we're here for a purpose. So yeah, now getting on to the first thing we're doing is this video gonna show you how we are saving this customer that owns a BMW a lot of money. And when I mean we're saving him a lot of money, we are saving him a lot of money. Nowadays, as you guys know, it's not very easy to just spend money out of your pockets. Car problems tend to happen obviously when you least expect them, and I understand this. Sometimes, like this customer just went for an MOT, and obviously potentially ended up that if he did go through the main dealers, he would pay a lot of money to get this rectified. But obviously someone recommended him over to me. I've obviously got on the job and we are getting it done. It's currently on the back ramp at the moment. Just to briefly go through, it will be 2 front shock absorbers, but unfortunately these are not just standard shock absorbers. These shock absorbers have electronic devices on them which control the ride of the car in terms of how you obviously drive the car, whether it's in sport mode, whether it's in comfort mode, and or sports plus mode. But what happens with these shock absorbers is that from the main dealers they are quite a lot of money. So what we've done is we've gone through our sources to get them for a fraction of the price, obviously, and yeah, we're helping the customers out. Here we are. This is one new shock absorber which needs to go onto the BMW. We're gonna start ripping the others off and get this new one on. But it's funny how just a little sensor embedded into the shock absorber can make it very, very difficult and very expensive to buy.
A few moments later.
Huh?
So a bit of progression on the BMW. We already have one side of the new shock absorber put on. Just putting on the last few bits of sensors. But this is the main issue here, why you can't find these shock absorbers on the aftermarket. But with sources you can. And so that's one done. We have the second one being done as well. So we have to swap that over. I have the new one here and swap it over, and these are obviously sided, so this is right side, left side, and yeah. what's happening, guys. So the BMW shock absorbers are done, and as I said, we're going to come towards the end of the video and we're going to talk about how much money I saved the customer. So these shock absorbers from BMW cost approximately about £500 each, including your VAT and everything. So that will be £1,000. Now I roughly estimate that they will charge you 4 hours labor to get both sides fitted on. This is just my estimation, right? And if we do follow that, that in labor with BMW will probably cost around about 760 odd pounds, right? Now, so we're talking about £1,800 it will cost you from BMW. But you also have to bear in mind that when they are doing these kind of jobs and taking things off, they obviously would charge extra for certain bits and pieces, like if stabilizer links don't want to come off, or they're being rough, or bolts, nuts, screws, stuff like that. So they would charge all of these additionally. So we're talking about maybe approximately anywhere between £1,800 and £2,000. Now this job with me, right, has cost the customer £620 in total. So £340 for both the shock absorbers on the front from my suppliers, and £280 on the labor. So what basically this customer is paying is a fraction of the cost of what he would at the main dealers.
I just saved myself $150.
Saved you time, because when I did ring BMW to find out about these shock absorbers in terms of pricing, I also asked them when they could deliver them. Now unfortunately they said there's no stock in the UK, so it has to come from Germany. Now that will add another 10 to 15 probably working days for the shock absorbers to come. So places like O-watero's here, we're not only saving you money, we're saving you time also, where these jobs can be turned over way more quickly. So yeah, now we got a happy customer, the job's done, shock absorbers are on, MOT's passed, he goes away happy, I'm happy also as a business. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be many more videos like this, and yeah, share this video, like, subscribe to my channel, put the notification bell on, so that when I do upload, you know when I'll be uploading. This is the first video I've done, so bear with me, guys. I'm learning, it's a process. I'm not going to get everything correct on the first video of how to do things, but yeah, follow my journey. I want you guys to be with me also, and hopefully I can bring you guys some top tier content. Take care, guys. See you in the next video.